Hey everyone, Dan at Ochiko Bushcraft. Well, I'm back up here in the Ochiko Mountains on a beautiful sunny morning. A little chill in the air, but spring is coming. It's beautiful. So last year, I started using something called the HydroBlu VersaFlow. And previously I'd been using the Sawyers, and I tested this out because people were saying that it was just as effective as the Sawyer. It would last as long as the Sawyer, but it was much easier to use. The water would gravity flow easier. It was easier to drink through. So I tested it out and was in total agreement. So in all of my kits, including my vehicle kit, I switched over to the HydroBlu VersaFlow. I use the Canuck bag with it when I'm out with just my bushcraft pack, and that holds 2 liters of water, and I'll fill that up and then just gravity flow. Have a piece of surgical tubing attached to the bottom and fill up my canteen cup that way, and then usually fill the little Canuck bag back up and have water for the night. Well, I wanted to start looking for something that I could use in a base camp where I'm not always real close to water. Like today, I got a creek down here behind me, but my camp is back up here. And so I was looking for a system that I could just make one trip down to the creek with, load up a bunch of water, take it up to base camp, and then I'd have plenty of water for the whole day, on through the night, into the next day if I didn't want to come back down. Or if I'm up here with a small group and we're only going to be down near the creek once, something we can haul up enough water for the day. So I was checking out HydroBlu's website, and they also have this system called the GoFlow, which is a 10-liter bag. It comes with the VersaFlow filter. It's all one system. Little stuff sack here, so I can just hang this on my belt, shove it in my pocket or whatever, make a trip down to the creek. And inside, all the components that I need. I've got my hose, and attached to the hose is this little clamp that you can use to turn your water off and on. So once the water is plugged in with this end up into the bag, which I'm going to get out here in a second, you can actually use the clamp to squeeze your water. See that? Squeeze the hose, shut off your water flow, and just open it back up. So that's pretty cool. And then of course you also have on the filter, which is really cool. One thing I like is the markings, blue, clean water, gray, dirty water. So you always know which end to drink out of. But you can also cap it off, once this is, the hose is put on here. If I don't want to use this clamp, I can always just stop my water flow by capping off the filter, which is what I do on all my Canuck bags, so I'll probably do that today. So in addition to the hose and the clamp, in this little stuff sack is a 10-liter water bag. And the water bag has a shoulder strap, which is really cool because I'm going to go fill this thing up with water, and then when I carry it back to camp, I'm just going to throw it over my shoulder, and it's going to be a nice easy walk back. It's also got a fold down top on it, so you can fold the top down and then snap it shut. So let's take a walk down here to the creek, fill up, carry this back up to camp, test it out, see how it works. Okay, down here at the creek, fresh spring runoff from the snow. Creek's running nice and high for a small creek, and I'm going to go around to the other side. It's a little bit deeper over there, and fill this bag up, see what happens. Hopefully I don't land in the creek. There we go. So, got that. Water. Okay, so that worked really well. Filled up quick and easy. Snapped it over, which also works as a nice little carry handle if I just wanted to carry it. But the easiest way to pack one of these things is just throwing it over the shoulder. So load this up and head back up to camp. Okay, I'm back up here at camp. Behind me is a deer pole crossed between two trees. I'm at an old hunting camp, and I just threw a rope up over the top. I could hang this off a limb or a branch or a cross pole or anything that I want. And I decided to do it this way. So I'm just going to unstrap one side, put that through the a loop that I got here. Pull this up like so, and then I'm going to re-snap it. There. 10 liters of water now hanging in camp. Got my little surgical tubing, got my filter, and got the hose. So let's hook this up and see how it works. Okay. Trying to make sure you guys can see. So I'm just going to snap this up into here. There's like a little squeeze button on the side. And let's try to bring you guys up here where you can look at everything. Okay, so there's a squeeze button here on the side, and as I had water flowing out, I'll turn that on again. So I'm squeezing with the clamp. That has stopped water flow. If I want to release that clamp, there's water. So I'm going to go ahead and use that clamp for now. So I'm going to slide it up a little farther out of the way. Okay, got the water turned off. Attach my HydroBlu VersaFlow filter. Remember, blue end is clean water, gray end is dirty water. And that just goes right on here. Like so. And then this doesn't come with the kit, but I prefer to have, for the type of bottles I use, I don't use kind where I can screw on here. I use my metal stainless steel bottles. I prefer a little piece of surgical tubing. And turn this back on. And we already have This is a brand new filter, first time it's been used, and it's already starting to gravity flow. Wow. That is delicious mountain stream water. So let me change the camera angle here and show you how I would use it to fill up my bottles here in camp. Okay, got my filter hanging down, everything's attached, the bag's up here, hose connected, on and off valve. I've got it clamped shut right now. And I always have one or more stainless steel water bottles out here with me. So that's why I like the little surgical tubing, because I can just kind of set that down in there a little bit. And then turn my water on. And let it fill. So show you guys, that's gravity flowing. That is so much quicker than the Sawyer. So much quicker gravity flow than the Sawyer. Last year when I first started testing these VersaFlows, I had some people commenting and saying, hey, if it's that much faster than the Sawyer, then maybe it's not as safe. But you know what? I've been using these for a year, and through all the seasons. And I used it last summer after they turned the cattle loose. The ranchers out here during the summer, they turn the cattle loose, so the streams get filthy. You know, the cows go to the bathroom right in the middle of the stream, unfortunately, but they do. And I used the VersaFlow all season long, through the winter, through the summer, back around again to this year. Never had a problem. The water always, you know, was nice and clean and tasted fantastic, and I've never had one of these filters clog up. It just keeps working beautifully. So they are the filter that I recommend to all of my students. And as far as this GoFlow system, 10-liter bag, you saw that, real easy to haul water from the stream with that shoulder strap. Just threw it over my shoulder, walked back up here to base camp, threw it up in a tree. Now I got 10 liters of water, which I can fill my canteen from. And look at that, guys, already in just that short space of time that I've been talking, this is full. See that? That's already full. That is some cold water. That is some cold snow runoff water, and man, does it taste good. So I like it. It's the first time I've ever used it. I used on a 5-day camp out, I used a system from another company that was similar to this, but it was awkward to use. It didn't have the shoulder attachment to pack water back over my shoulder. The whole thing was just awkward to set up, awkward to use. It was something that I would never purchase for myself. It was belonged to the people who I was staying with. I spent 5 days staying at a camp with them. But this I liked it a lot. And it's under 50 bucks, by the way. It's on HydroBlu's website. And just type in HydroBlu, HydroBlu on the internet, and you'll find them. And it is the GoFlow 10-liter water gravity bag. And as I said, and it comes with one of these VersaFlows, which is cool because if you don't have one of these, you can use this separately too. You know, I will throw this in my pocket sometimes when I'm out walking, and along with my another piece of surgical tubing on the other end, just drop that down into the creek and drink straight out of the creek. But I'm pleased. I give it 2 thumbs up. under 50 bucks, which a lot of these systems cost a small fortune, I would give it 2 thumbs up and highly recommend it. Dan at Ochco Bushcraft, guys. Hope if you're looking for a system like this, that this review helps you out. Take care.